Yes, hello. I'm Amanda. I'm psychic. I have a sixth sense. Now, having a sixth sense in itself isn't bad. It's a wonderful experience having a sixth sense. But, to try and explain to you how frightening it is, I'm going to do a bit of role playing. Now, imagine that most people have a sixth sense like me, but most people are born without any eyeballs. Now, I've known blind people who can live a normal life and look after people and do things. So imagine I'm a blind psychiatrist who has a sixth sense, and you are in the minority because you have eyeballs. Okay? Now, what's this? The police picked you up. They said they felt your face and you was looking up. Your face was pointing upwards and you are waffling on about white clouds and blue skies. What's that all about? What's that all about? Green clouds, blue grass, white skies. What's that all about? You're delusional. There is no such thing. You are delusional. I'm going to have you in hospital while I can cure you. Don't worry, I'm a clever doctor. I can cure you. You have a disease called visionophrenia. It's a disease called visionophrenia and I can cure you. Now, I'm going to have to put you on antipsychotics. Now, they make you feel very poorly, but does it matter? Does it matter if you feel a bit poorly and it makes you so you can't ever work again? Does it matter? It doesn't cure you from visionophrenia, but it makes the colours less vivid. Yes, I've heard people who suffer from visionophrenia, they go on about colours, red, green, pink and white. Yes. Sometimes the colours can become so vivid that you end up stabbing somebody to death. What do you mean you're not going to stab someone to death? Of course you are. You've got visionophrenia. I had a client once who strangled his mother to death. He said it was because of the colours. It was because of the colours he could see. Visionophrenia. You're going to strangle somebody to death one day if you have visionophrenia. The colours, it drives you mad seeing colours. Now, what did your spirit guide say to you this morning? What do you mean you don't have a spirit guide? It's very dangerous not having a spirit guide. Spirit guide, I suppose you think what goes on behind closed doors is fine if you don't have a spirit guide, don't you? I'm going to have to, once I get you on antipsychotic injections, I'm going to have to wire up your flat to keep an eye on you if you don't have a spirit guide. You don't have a sixth sense. You're very dangerous if you don't have a sixth sense. You get up to all sorts of things. Murder, mayhem. I'm going to have to wire up your flat if you don't have a sixth sense. You'll get up to all sorts of things. I'm going to have to put a camera in your flat. Yes. Going to have to keep a constant eye on you for the rest of your life and keep injecting you with antipsychotic if you don't have the sixth sense. Now don't worry, I'm a doctor. I'm going to cure you of this visionophrenia. I am going to cure you of seeing things. What do you mean it's wonderful? Look what you do. You're a social worker. How do you work as a social worker when you're seeing colours? Surely it distracts you from your job when you keep seeing colours and things. Pink fluffy clouds and blue grass and white skies. Surely it distracts you from your job. This seeing and vision thing. Surely. How do you get to work? You drive yourself? How on earth do you drive when you can see? What if a pink fluffy cloud jumps out at you when you're driving? What if a pink fluffy cloud jumps out at you when you're driving? What do you mean it's white fluffy clouds? Does it matter? Does it matter whether it's white fluffy clouds or pink fluffy clouds? Still, a fluffy cloud can jump out at you when you're driving and make you crash. It's just impossible. You can't work when you can see. I'm going to sort this. I'm going to section you. And you're a danger to yourself and other people if you can see. If you can see white, blue, fluffy cloud, you're delusional. You're delusional if you see colours. It's a nasty, horrible brain disease called visionophrenia. If you can see, you are dangerous. I'm going to have to section you. Furthermore, you smell. I can smell you. Your hygiene has deteriorated because you're not on antipsychotics. I'm going to have to inject you with antipsychotics. What does antipsychotic do? Well, it blocks your dopamine, of course. Look, it may not stop the visions completely, but it will make the colours less vivid. Well, it disables you and stops you from getting into trouble. That's what it does. It disables you, antipsychotic, and stops you getting into trouble. Now, you need it if you've got visionophrenia, if you can see, you need it. What did your spirit guide say about all this? You don't have a spirit guide. You don't have a sixth sense and a spirit guide. That makes you dangerous. I suppose you think that what goes on behind closed doors doesn't matter if you haven't got a spirit guide and you haven't got a sixth sense. People who haven't got a sixth sense are very dangerous. They'll probably break the law and lie, thieve, steal, cheat, rape, pillage, murder and everything if you haven't got a sixth sense. That makes you highly dangerous. I'm going to have to section you. Yes, well, once I get you on antipsychotic injections and you're disabled in bed, you'll be a lot better. Anyway, bye.